Nope. No way.
Hi guys!
We're back for episode 2!
Yay, episode 2.
Yay, Gigi!
Oh my gosh, you guys. This story. This story is snort. It is so
No snort.
It's so oh my god. It's so bad. I mean, it's so good, but it's so bad. Gigi was so sweet.
She's so sweet. She is on the podcast Champagne Babble, which we have had the distinct pleasure of being on several times now.
Yes.
And her story is just completely disgusting and lovely, and I hate it.
So sickeningly adorable.
Really.
You know, that couple that, like, you see out maybe at the mall or, like, at the state fair, and they're just being, like, so gross.
So disgusting.
Just, like, get a room with those feelings. Except it's not, like, explicit. It's, like, that kind of energy, but about actual love.
Yeah. Just so much genuine love, and I hated every minute of it,
so,
except
like,
for I loved it.
Meet cute, like, ridiculous shenanigans. Oh, so fun, though. Oh my gosh, it was fun. There's some really ridiculous enjoyment to be had from this.
Truly. You're gonna need a puke bucket, so get that ready.
I turned to goo.
So much goo.
I turned to goo for this story, so.
Enjoy
it. It was really fun to do. Gigi's awesome.
Thanks, Gigi.
Props to Gigi. Welcome back to I Hate Your Love. Yay! Today we have Gigi. I'm so excited that Gigi's here with us.
Hi.
Gigi is from Champagne Babble, where we recently did a guest spot with them, and we're really excited to have you on. We had Cat Lady on at one point, or we will have her on. I don't know what order these are going to be.
Who knows?
Cat Lady has appeared on the show, and now here's Gigi. So yay, welcome. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you.
Hooray. So
are we? Because have you read this story?
I did read the story. It's the most ridiculous story ever.
I mean, let's just cut the crap right now, Gigi. This is ridiculous.
This is really bad, and we are going to have the most fun tearing this apart, because what?
I should have had a puke bucket.
This is by far the most puke-inducing.
Oh,
so
I tried.
You did a great job. You got me real excited to discuss these incidences in detail.
Oh my goodness.
So, but before we get started, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm 30.
Dun dun dun.
That's it.
That's all.
That's all she could tell us without including love. Great.
That's it. Her age.
I like to knit.
Good.
I'm honestly like an 80-year-old woman. I like to knit and I like to sew, and I sit and watch Netflix while I do it. So there you go.
That's
great.
Awesome. I have zero skills in that area. I have much Pinterest envy. So I look at those things and I go, oh my God, how did they do that? I buy things that are sewn because, like, I love embroidered things. I think they're beautiful. So I'm very jealous of your talent, and welcome. And that's the only thing that we can say about you that doesn't involve your lover.
Good. What are you watching on Netflix right now?
I just finished watching The Crown.
Ooh,
I love that show. I've been savoring that. I'm not done with season 2 yet. I've been going real slow.
You're so annoying.
Oh my God, I love it.
I binge everything.
Yeah.
Before we get into the interview, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've got to do the game. The game portion of the show.
Da-da-da.
We need your 2 truths and a lie.
All right. Are you ready for this?
We're ready.
Okay. I broke my arm once at Drunken Night in college. I've never gotten a ticket. And I am in the middle of 7 kids.
Interesting.
So you broke your arm at Drunken Night in college.
Yep.
You've never gotten a ticket.
Nope.
And you're the middle of 7 children.
Yep.
What a mess that would be.
Yowzers.
I have 3 children and I'm like crazy. Just insane.
Jeez.
So, whew, okay.
All right, so we've got some time.
Got some
think
things.
about.
We're going to hear about your story and we'll sort of
Do we have to?
Yeah. This is the most ridiculous story I have ever read. Alrighty.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
All
Let's
right.
talk about Babe. So how did you guys first meet?
We went to college together. We had some mutual friends, but we didn't actually meet till like near the end of freshman year.
Okay. So you kind of ran in similar circles,
Yes.
but never like really collided.
So I had always kind of heard about him,
Mhm.
and he always said he kind of heard about me, and I think we only saw each other once
Okay.
before we had like, officially met each other.
So describe when you first met. Was it love at first sight?
Oh gosh, when I first met him, I'm trying to remember now.
He made a big impression.
I think he was in our mutual friend's room, and I happened to walk in there, and he's sitting in a chair, and I just thought, he's got blonde hair. And
Observing.
Interesting
Yeah.
first thought.
Well,
my thing was, I have a thing for blondes, and so I was just, oh, he's got blonde hair, and he had like the long, early 2000s blonde,
like floppy guy hair.
floppy
Yeah.
And I was like, I kind of like that, but you know.
I like that floppy blonde hair.
Midwestern boy with the nice like surfer hair.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Surfer boy.
Yeah, I was really into that.
Okay. Just like it was the hair. I was gonna ask you what first attracted you to him, but it was the hair. It was the hair.
Definitely the hair. Good grief.
So how did you go from a random run-in in your friend's room to, you know, chatting about dating or whatever? It sounds like you got sort of a rough start.
It actually went really, really quickly. So when we first met, I said it was later freshman year, but now I'm thinking about it. It was like February was when we first started hanging out, and he and I didn't really talk to each other because he's kind of antisocial. So we didn't really talk to each other. I was pretty introverted, so I wasn't going to initiate a conversation. We sat next to each other at our birthday dinner and didn't say one word to each other.
But there was the tension, right? Like you felt a vibe from him, or
Floppy blonde-haired tension.
Yeah, I was playing Tetris on my phone. He was watching me. Like literally, that's what we did the first time we ever hung out.
You played Tetris and he watched.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great
That's how
first date.
I knew that we were gonna, you know,
be together forever or whatnot. Yeah.
And so, there was that, and then all of a sudden we just started talking, and you could just tell that there was something.
Yeah.
And our friends all knew there was something, and they were just like, "So when are you guys gonna, start dating?" And we both were like, "What are you talking about? I don't like him. I don't like her."
Oh,
We just played
cute.
Tetris.
You're just playing Tetris. Super cash.
And
Yeah.
and we just did, and it came on where I realized, yeah, I actually did kind of like him, and it seemed like he was into me, and his roommate was his best friend, and he was even like, "I think he's into you," which then of course gave me hope.
Right. Because you're just like subtly trying to find out by talking to other people, because who would just ask him directly? That's not something that we can just go ahead and do.
We were introverted and antisocial.
Yeah. It took a little finessing and like behind the scenes prodding from friends.
Yep,
or
there's the whole like, do you think he's into me, or or
do you
what?
like me? Yes,
Yeah.
no, like the box.
Yeah, but
no.
you ask the friend, and you're like,
Yeah.
what do you think? Has he said anything to you? You might not talk about that, but I'm going to make you talk to him.
If you could please just bring me up and like see if you could suss it out. Well, this is how introverts work. It's interesting for me. This is a learning experience. Okay.
Yeah.
So did you eventually decide like that? So you thought he might like you, or
I thought he liked me, and I was pretty sure he knew I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
And then a friend of mine randomly one day decided she had enough of it, and she was just going to cut to the chase and just ask him. And
cool.
so she's on this is back when AIM was the thing.
Okay,
AOL
all right.
Instant Messenger.
Yes,
And
yes.
so they're on AOL instant messaging each other, and she's sending me what they're talking about.
I love this so much. This is the best.
And so she's just like, "So do you like her? Because it kind of seems like you like her. And I think she likes you. So if you don't like her, you better tell her, because it's not really nice of you to not,
lead you on. Yeah.
He says, "I don't know if I like her or if I don't want to like her." And I was
What
like,
the heck?
yeah, I was mad. I was like, what the F does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with me that you don't want to like me, first of all?
Like, I am great,
Yeah.
mister. Let me tell
You should
you.
be so lucky. And so I was, like, pissed. I was like, fine, you know what? I got my answer. Like, he doesn't want to like me, then that means I can just
Forget you.
move on and continue with my life.
Yeah. You got that was your answer. You were just looking to find out, and so you took
Yep.
without ever talking to him directly about it.
Wow.
Okay. Good. I mean, I'm just keeping score here. So
That's how it worked.
yeah, that's how it works. So this AIM conversation has happened. You've decided, like, whatever.
Yeah.
So what happens? How do you go from whatever to, like, going out? Did you?
So this was literally this was a Wednesday night conversation that he had with my friend.
She remembers
I remember
the day of
because
the week.
This is why. This happened Wednesday. By that Friday, we were dating.
Okay. Hold on. What happened on Thursday?
This is the most epic 48 hours ever.
I want to hear it.
He had no idea that I knew what he had told my friend.
Okay, sure.
And I wasn't going to be like, I know that you told
Why
her
did you
that.
say that?
So I was like, whatever, I'm just going to act like there's nothing. It's nothing. We're just going to be friends.
Mm.
And I'm like, this one night he's like, oh, do you want to go on a walk? And
A walk?
this is like a thing that we used to do is we
Mhm.
would just go walk around campus at night.
Okay.
And I was like, cool. And so he invited a friend of ours, and so we were all walking, and then the friend, I think, felt kind of like
A third wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say he invited you and someone else out on your first date for a walk around campus.
So then the friend's like, I'm going to go. And,
Bye, guys.
and then he was like, oh, well, I want to keep walking. And so then I was like, fine, I'll just keep going.
I'll just keep going with you, friend.
Yeah.
Friend with the
and
blobby blonde
again,
hair.
in my head, I was like, you don't like me. What are you doing? This is not confusing at all. And we're walking, and then we just ended up talking for like hours and hours and hours. I know. We're so gross.
Good grief.
Cute.
It was like 3 a.m. We're still outside talking.
So your friend is really glad that they left at this point because this walk went on
and
forever.
he's even more. He would be more happy because at that point we're sitting on this bench outside of our dorm, and it's cold, and so he's got his arm around me. And again, in my head, I'm like, this is not confusing at all. 'Cause I'm just my friend that you don't want to like.
You're
me.
just keeping me warm.
And now you have your arm around me, so whatever. Like, no wonder I just don't know. These
Yeah.
big girls are confusing. Come on.
Mixed signals. I mean, in his defense, he did not know that you knew that he said
That is true.
that he
but
didn't
still,
want to like you.
If he didn't want to like me, he probably shouldn't have put his arm around me.
Correct. Yes, correct.
So confusing for him too.
Yes, like what's going on here?
Everybody is V confused.
Everyone's confused, and you have receipts.
And so, yes, I did keep copies of those because, you know.
Yeah, to prove.
Gigi, the original receipt keeper.
I did write that in.
You did. That's why I said it. Because you're like, I have the receipts. I was keeping them before it was a thing. I loved that.
Yes.
So he's got his arm
invented
around
that,
you,
by the way.
and you're
so he got his
outside.
arm around me, and so I knew we were going to come around this conversation eventually, and I was like, this is where he's going to tell me he doesn't want anything more than just being friends with his arm around me, and I'm going to be like, cool.
Yeah, great. This
I
is
guess.
fun. Yeah.
And then he's just like, so, you know, I really like hanging out with you. And he says some other stuff I don't really remember because in my head I'm like,
Blah, blah, blah. You're about
Yeah.
to tell me that we're friend zoned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, so I really like this, and I think that we should give it a shot. And in
All of a
my head,
sudden
I'm
you
like,
tune back in.
What?
Wait,
You're
what?
like,
Hold on. What did you say? You're not about to reject me?
He didn't just say I don't really like you like that.
He was like, oh my god, what did he say?
It was the opposite, and so I'm like, it's up to you.
It's up to you. The blonde hair is so
thrown
confused.
off.
Yeah.
I was so thrown off. I was like, what? And he goes, we did live like an hour and a half apart at this point, and he says, it just seems like it's so far away. And I was like, an hour and a half really isn't that far away.
Not for true love.
And
Ugh.
then all of a sudden that just clicked in his head. And he's like, you're right.
You're right.
Yeah, and then
The first
He's
of many
been saying
times
that
he would say that, yeah.
and then we were dating.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Jeez, that was exhausting.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
you guys, just so much drama.
How did this even happen? I still am confused about how they started dating. Did one of her friends tell one of his friends, and that's how it happened? I'm just like, did it happen through AIM?
He said, she said, everybody said, and everybody's involved in this relationship, and somehow now they are actually dating. But they've not been on a date.
No.
But they're dating.
They're just dating now. Wow. So
Wow.
cute, but like also that is exactly how things happened in high school, which I guess they pretty much basically were. They had just
I mean, it's
started-
college,
yeah.
but like, whew,
But like, Jesus.
y'all, I do not miss being
Do you
young.
like me? Yes, no. You know, why don't you just pass a note? Like that's the level that we're at right
I
now.
mean, that's basically what's happening. It's just happening via
And then-
AIM.
Bada bing, bada boom, together they go.
Ugh,
Let's see what happens.
criminy.
I'm curious, like, what they're gonna do now.
I feel like it's gonna get gross.
It's already gross.
It's gonna get grosser.
Probably right. So then, did your first kiss happen that very night?
Yes, it did.
Tell us about it.
After all this conversation, we
Mhm.
were like, it's late. We should probably, go to bed.
Mhm.
And we're both very cold. We go inside, and I lived on the second floor. He lived on the third floor. Instead of, walking me to my door, he just
Bye.
got me
the
in
lobby.
just in the stairwell,
Oh.
and was like, "All right, good night." And then he went in for what I learned later was a kiss. I thought was a hug. So I went in for a hug, and then all of a sudden he pulled back, and I was like, "Whoa, no, that was wrong." Very wrong.
I was wrong with the hug. A little too quick to pull the hug out. Yeah.
And then he gave me a kiss, and then he went upstairs to his room. I went to my room, emailed my best friend very quickly, and I went to bed.
Never typed faster in your life.
Yeah, I could not feel my fingers, and I was like, I'm typing. All I said was, he kissed me, I'll email you in the morning.
Oh, I'm dying. That's
Good
adorable.
grief.
That's adorable. And how did it? So you emailed your friend. So
Yeah.
you must have been feeling like.
I had all the stereotypical, like, I could go do cartwheels. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Seeing fireworks, whatever.
Okay.
You know.
Did you just say fireworks? Not referring to the 4th of July.
This is February, Gigi. There are no fireworks.
There are no fireworks.
Not in a
No, it's
stairwell.
fine. It's April.
There are still no
There's
fireworks
still no
in April.
Stop.
Good grief. No, wait. We need to talk about this first date, though.
Oh my god. So much story. So
Okay.
so you don't really count that as your first date, though.
No.
Like because you guys were still, you didn't even know what, you started out with 3
I was
people.
assuming, yeah.
You ended up
I
with
was
2.
assuming I was going to get I just want to be friends conversation.
What if the third person had stayed? Would they be in a throuple?
So
When he
good.
had his arms around
Right?
both
To
of
both of you, like, I do not want to be just friends with either one of
Who
you.
knows?
So you did, after making this proclamation and kissing, you guys, I'm assuming you went on a date.
We did a week later.
a week?
An intervening
Jeez.
week with lots of email and AIM amongst friends,
Yep.
involving everyone in your friend circle in your relationship.
It involved people going, "Hey, I heard you two were dating," and then me going, "Yeah, how do you know? I don't even talk to you. How do you know?"
We've been arguing.
Yeah.
Why does the janitor know we're
Right,
dating?
exactly. Like, I did not realize that I was that popular.
Like
And I
so
was
many
like,
people are like, Gigi's off the market. Spread the news. She got
I'm
the
like
surfer boy. Beeb.
introverted person, and all of a sudden everyone's like, "I heard you're dating so and so," and I'm like, "Who are you? You don't even live in my building."
So news spread quickly,
Yes, it did.
and by the time a week had passed,
Well, let me tell you this first, though. We had been talking about how we should probably go on a date because,
yeah,
we had decided we were boyfriend and girlfriend and we hadn't gone on a date yet.
that happens a lot in college. I feel like you don't always go on a real date.
No. And so then his friend decides he's going to tell us what we're going to do on a date. And
Because your friends are all really involved.
yeah, they
in
are
this
all really, really
relationship.
involved in this
Yeah.
relationship. And he's like, oh, you guys should just go to dinner here. And the beep says, sure, okay.
Perfect.
And I was like, oh, okay. So that
Great.
right.
My dream date.
Yeah.
Dinner in the dorm kitchen hall.
His friend really planned our first date for us. And then we both ended up having to work in the dish room that night because I was covering a shift for a friend. He was covering a shift for another friend of ours because they both had things to do that night. And so we were like,
things to do.
Yeah.
They just wanted you to get stuck in the dish room together.
Oh, yeah, so romantic. Your first date, you go wash some
dishes.
and then go and
eat food at the same establishment that you just wash the dishes at. Cute, though.
Exactly, no.
Well, you're in college.
So we did have to go back and get ready and do all that stuff. And then I had heard that he had gone to the one and only store in town and bought something for me. And I was like, okay. And he like shows up at my door with this a paper cup filled with sand that he had gotten from the volleyball court outside of our dorm.
Okay.
And a bunch of fake flowers in this cup.
In the cup with the sand from the sand volleyball court.
Okay.
And so he gives me these like fake flowers in a plastic cup with sand from outside the door.
How did he
had,
explain this gift?
Drawn on it with highlighter and a permanent marker.
So he made a vase out of a plastic cup.
And it says, happy first date.
Okay.
Oh,
what the heck?
Oh, that's so cute and so blah.
And I just remember going, I don't know what to do with this.
What? I mean, I guess, if you're going to do the flowers thing, I get fake flowers are better, I guess, because, like, real flowers die.
No, okay, pause. Just because they last forever does not make fake flowers better. Quantity over quality. The quality time comes from the real flowers.
I guess.
Fake flowers in a plastic cup with dirty volleyball sand.
I mean,
Think of those
kids.
Think of those volleyballers, dude. They're dirty.
The volleyballers are dirty?
They're sweaty. Their shoes are all gross. They keep landing on the ground.
They're probably not even wearing shoes. I don't think people wear shoes when they play volleyball.
Dude, are you sure?
It's feet sand.
So gross.
It's so much feet sand.
Yucky. Like, you don't know where that sand has been. I would have been like, no first date for you. Bye.
But they are just so infatuated with each other at this point. She kind of laughed at it, though. I think she knows that it's, like, weird.
Oh, she knew it was weird. She knew it was weird.
Jeepers.
But this is, like, cute in, like, a sitcom kind of way, not in, like, a real-life kind of way. You know what I mean?
This is something that they would do on, like, a teenage show, but on, like, Nickelodeon, where it has to still be, like, extra kid-friendly.
Oh, like Zach and Cody or something?
That was Disney Channel, just for the record. But...
Okay. Well,
but yeah, I can totally see this on like a Nickelodeon or a Disney Channel like teenage TV show where like they just scramble something together for a gift at the last minute.
Fake flowers. The only way this could be worse is if it was like a fake poinsettia.
Oh my.
That's the only way.
Oh no.
Wow, bro.
But they're going on a date.
Yeah, they're going on a date. Let's see how it goes.
It's actually gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I can't believe that it's actually gonna happen after that opener, but apparently we're still talking about it. So
who knows? Maybe this is
she
this
throws
is her
it in his
sign
face
and she can't handle it.
And runs away screaming.
Could be.
I doubt it. It's way too gross so far.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right. So he gave you fake flowers
in a plastic cup
with sand.
Sand from the sand volleyball court.
Okay,
so you graciously accepted this beautiful gift.
Stuck it on my desk, and was like, hoping my roommate doesn't ask about it, because I don't know how to explain this. And then we, like, borrowed a friend's car, because neither one of us had cars, and we go down to the only nice restaurant in town, and it was so awkward. So awkward, but we're, like, dressed nice, because it's a first date. So we're both dressed really nice. He's in a button-down. I have, like, a dress on. I put on makeup. I curled my hair. I did everything.
You did the whole shebang.
Yes. And there are these guys, this family sitting next to us, and guys in, like, a wife beater.
What? So you're maybe a little overdressed.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, well,
Romantic.
Yeah, and he would not stop staring at me, and I was like hiding behind everything I could find because it's like I've never had anyone just stare.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. Like my menu's up in front of my face because it's like I can't handle how much
so much eye contact,
like staring. And then they take the menus away. And
so then you got the spoons.
I literally picked up a breadstick and I'm like talking while I'm holding the breadstick in front of my face.
Are you telling him like stop staring at me, or are you just like?
I don't remember if I
withering in
there
discomfort.
was a point where I like was hiding one eye behind a breadstick and was making comments on his hair.
His hair again.
Yes,
yeah.
And he was like, okay. And I was like, in my head, I was like, you think I'm weird because I'm saying this to you? You won't stop looking at me. So I'm saying weird things because you won't stop looking at me.
So basically, he was making you uncomfortable with his attention, but it was good because you liked him, and that was why you were uncomfortable.
And it was just like that. I've never had this much attention from a person, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And especially like someone I really liked, and so I was like, this is not real.
Yeah. This is not a real thing that's happening right now. The guy with the wife beater is next door like, yeah, it's not real, girl.
I'm sitting at the wrong table.
This is where we go from here. So,
good grief.
But you enjoyed it, and you guys got along. So you agreed to go out on another date, or you agreed to keep dating, I guess, because you probably weren't going to be doing the big date thing that often as a college student.
I mean, they had decided they were dating before they went on a date. I don't think they're just going to abandon the plan.
Well, something bad could have happened at dinner.
He gave her fake flowers, Mary.
In a plastic cup that he decorated himself.
With Sharpie and highlighter.
That's really cute, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's adorable.
Oh,
so I'm like moving for a little bit, like on his side, because that's cute.
No,
but.
I did. He did say he wanted me to keep them forever. And
okay.
Like, oh, okay.
Do you still have them?
I do.
No.
And the cup. And the sand.
Stop it. You have the same sand.
They still do.
How many times have you moved since you were given?
Lot.
Oh my goodness!
It went with me from college to home, back to college for 4 years.
You brought it home with you?
Oh,
I guess you didn't. I guess you couldn't just leave it there because you're like over the summer. I thought you meant like you brought it home with you on vacations, like spring break. You needed to come home with you. I was like, wait.
Anytime I had to move back home,
I gotcha.
It came back home with me.
God. Yeah, you should be embarrassed. I see your face. You should be. That's ridiculous.
I can't.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so you guys would just hang out together. What other kind of things did you like to do? Like after you got over the initial weird first date, huh?
We were just that weird couple that liked to do everything together.
God.
I know.
Jeez.
Okay,
so you just did everything
We just
together.
did everything together, and I remember meeting some, new people in college, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
And they're always like, oh yeah, I always see you and your boyfriend around all the time. And it was always like, how do you all seem to know us? Like, I don't understand this, because I just keep running into people. I'm like, oh yeah, you have that boyfriend. And then they run into him and be like, yeah, your girlfriend. And it's like, we're not very, like, out there people. We just walk together, and all of a sudden everybody just knows.
Well, everyone was so involved.
You're just radiating love out into the world that
love each other.
Nobody can escape it.
Okay.
Good grief.
So, love, tell us about some cheesy crap.
Are you going to let me ask her any questions?
Interrupt.
You don't stop talking.
That's not true.
You don't even let her tell her own story.
I did too let her tell her story.
I mean, okay.
I have.
I'm going to play the tape back for you.
She's got the receipts.
I have the receipts.
Okay, you go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
I love this story. It's ridiculous. I'm enthusiastic about it. Everyone knew you were a couple. Blonde, floppy hair.
Yeah.
Fake flowers in a
That was
plastic
his
cup.
name, too.
Yeah.
That's what I called him, blonde floppy hair.
Good old blonde.
It's just so
hair.
great.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so everybody you're encountering knows that you two are just madly in love. Yep. So tell us a little bit about like the cheesy stuff, because obviously there's more of it. He gave you fake flowers. What other sort of cheesy, like awful, disgusting things has he done for you, or vice versa?
okay, you know,
Let's
again,
just get the gross stuff out of the way.
broke college students. So for our first anniversary, I made them the like cheesy 360 things I love about you. I know. Even now, I think about it, I'm like, God, you're disgusting. Why did you do that? I thought it was like this great romantic idea.
Well, it is, but like, blah. What were the reasons? Number one was the hair.
Obviously.
What, he didn't keep that and drag it with him?
His hair?
No, his book. His book of 365 things.
Did.
He definitely. It's under the bed right now.
He read it after the first initial reading, I don't know, but
he poured
Little
over
do
it
you
on
know,
me.
he reads it every night before he goes to sleep.
He's like, oh,
These are all the ways Gigi loves me.
This is how we began. Our origin story.
Yeah.
Good grief. Okay, so 365 ways. That's gross. What about him?
He, for a long time, didn't really do anything. He was one of those guys who was like, Valentine's Day is crap. I can do something nice for you any other day of the year. And
that's valid, though.
Blah, blah,
blah.
blah.
Okay, so this is what he said to me, and I was like, cool. If that's what you think, then I don't care.
Cool.
And
Great.
then he never did anything.
Oh.
And I was like, hey, remember when you said, I don't like Valentine's Day, I can do something nice for you any other day of the year? You haven't.
Like you can get out of doing it on that day.
Yeah.
But you can't get out of it altogether.
I don't understand.
Done no nice things. You gave me fake flowers one time.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's why you still have them then.
They're my only thing I got.
Forever flowers. They cover every time you could ever need to give you flowers.
I didn't know that. That was told to me. That wasn't on the cup.
These are the only flowers you'll ever receive.
Yeah. So then, like, a couple years later, we went to Kansas City for an anniversary, and we were talking about, like, that night what we were going to do, and he's like, oh, how long do you think you're going to need to get ready? And I was, planning it out, and I was like, I think we should probably come back by, like, 5. And he looks at me, and he goes, I think we're going to need to come back earlier than that. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? And he's like, I can't tell you, but we're just going to have to come back earlier than 5.
Okay.
And I was
right.
like, okay. And so we, like, went out, did our stuff, came back. I'm getting ready. And he's like, how much longer do you have to get ready? And I was like, why? What is going on?
Why do you care?
And he's like, I'm just wondering, because we have somewhere to be at, like, 4:30. And I was like, well, you should have told me that when we were going over what our plans were for today this morning. And you told me I couldn't come back at 5 to get ready. And he's like, oh, okay, well, we have somewhere to be at 4:30.
Like, good to know now.
Okay,
great.
And so I'm, like, rushing to get ready. And then he's like, okay, we gotta go. And we go downstairs, and then I find out there's this car parked out front with this driver who he had, like, hired to drive us around town for the night.
How nice.
And he had all of these places set up for us to go to. And I was like, I can't believe you did that. Because, again, this is the guy who said, I don't believe in Valentine's Day because I can do anything for you any other day of the year, and nothing.
And then he does this nice, beautiful night for you.
And I was just like, I have never, and he, like, put so much thought into it, which he never did.
What? He did put a lot of thought into it? I mean, those volleyball flowers were so fun.
We're never going to forget.
I'm never going to forget the volleyball fans. That one detail just sticks. Okay, so you guys went out on a romantic night, though.
Yes, we did.
That's cute.
That's wonderful.
Okay, so at all of this, all of your dating, so when did you realize that you, like, loved him then? Yeah, I can't even believe it just said.
Loved.
Loved.
You lived the beeb.
Wow.
You lived the beeb.
I can't.
I
Stop.
love it.
You're making me ill. Please stop.
I've done that so many times in this episode.
Okay, so I have to, like, get really sappy here for a second.
Oh, boy.
Do it.
So, I originally was like, oh, I don't know why you wouldn't like me. But, like, the honest truth was, like, I, again, was very introverted. I just didn't really talk to anybody. I had really bad self-esteem. And then I met him, and he was always like, I don't know why you don't like yourself. And that was, one of those things where I was like, I don't know why either. And then,
Good point, sir.
yeah, and I was like, I can't answer that for you. And this one day we were just kind of like walking around. It's windy and my hair's flying everywhere and I was pissed off. And my teeth do this thing where they get dry and then my lips get stuck to them. And so as I'm talking, my lips are like sticking to my teeth and I'm getting, again, more pissed because my hair's flying everywhere. And then my lips are sticking to my teeth. And then I just randomly was like, God, this thing happens with my lips when it gets windy or when my teeth get dry and it's so annoying. And he just like looked at me and he was like, no, I think it's cute. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's cute. And I was like, whoa. I didn't know anyone else knew that about me.
Like that he was paying that much attention.
Yeah, and again, like, that was also why when he was staring at me on our first date, I was like, this is weird. Why are you looking at me?
Yeah.
And probably that's when he noticed that my lip was sticking to my teeth because he wouldn't stop staring at me. But it was that thing where I was like, he actually really likes me. More than I thought he liked me.
Aww.
And it was almost like, I never knew somebody could like me that much. That he noticed it. I know, I had really bad self-esteem where I just thought no one was ever going to, like, love me.
Oh, okay. That's silly.
I'm sorry.
But no, I understand that it's a hard thing, and that is a hard age when you're, you know, you're coming into adulthood. You don't really know, like, what you're going to do with your life, and you're in a new place, and you have all these friends that are so involved in your relationship.
There's so many factors in your story, Gigi. It's kind of ridiculous.
I just love it. I think it's great and also
okay.
But great.
That's sweet.
That's so adorable.
And all. Like, that's fine. But
that's fine.
It's great that he, like, helped your self-esteem or whatever. But let's just tear this all down now. Okay. Like, obviously you guys hate each other now because, you know, he lied to you once or something. Like,
he lied to you.
Tell me about the first time he lied to you. Because I need to know that this is not still going.
He is a terrible, terrible liar. Okay. So I always thought that, like, I would be able to catch him in a lie, whatever. I was so naive that like, you know, you ask, like, oh, do you ever masturbate? And they always say no. And
wait, is that something that, like, people regularly ask?
I've asked, but they don't say no to me. They're like, yeah, I'm doing it right now. Like that.
Wait a minute.
This is Tinder.
Okay, we're going back to Gigi now. I'm done with you.
Go ahead, Gigi. So you said no.
About, like, this is 2006.
Okay, yeah, okay. So things are a little bit more buttoned up. George W. is in office. Everything.
It's 2006, when you know, I am again like 18, and I don't know anything because this is my first like serious relationship, and I just was like, I guess it's a thing you're supposed to ask, so. Do you? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay.
He said no, and you said okay.
And that was it.
I was like, are you sure? Like, you can tell me. I don't care. And he's like, no. And I honestly believed him for way longer than I should have.
Huh.
Well, how long?
I don't even want to say, because it was a very long time.
Oh.
Like, I thought that he just didn't. And
like, ever.
No, I was really dumb. I understand that
now, but like, yeah, you just believed him. Well, why would he lie?
I had no reason to not believe him, I guess.
I mean, except for that he's a man.
Then one day I was like, "You're lying." This is okay. I'm gonna admit it was years later that I was finally like. You are such a liar.
Did you catch him?
No.
I was hoping there was a story where you caught him and he was like, oh, I was just zipping my pants off, you know?
It just clicked in my head one day. And I was like, I can't believe that I was that stupid.
Did you believe?
All this time, I thought you had not touched yourself outside of us being together. And I was like, you are such a liar.
He was like cheating on you with himself.
For years. And I was like, I just thought that, I don't know. And I just felt so stupid.
I mean, it's not stupid to believe someone that you care about when they tell you something. I mean, even if it's as implausible as I never masturbate.
I'm picturing them, like, out at a nice dinner, and they're like, wait! Mid-conversation, he's, like, sipping soup, and all of a sudden she's like, wait!
You totally masturbate.
You do it.
The waiter at the back of the restaurant just dropped his tray. People have stopped forks, like, mid-lift. Like, what?
Okay, but you found out he does in fact masturbate like every human male.
Yeah.
Just so everybody is clear, Beeb does, in fact,
Lie.
masturbate.
And lie. For years, he lied.
So that made the whole thing come crashing down, and you guys hate each other now, right? Like, surely.
That was my moment of, oh my god, I can't trust you.
You can't trust anything. It's all been a lie. The whole
You lied to me
relationship
for years.
was that even sand from the volleyball court.
It was kitty litter.
Okay, I don't know why I can't get over that particular detail. I just
I don't know
love
why
it.
you can't either.
I
but
love
it's
it
great.
so much. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
Come on. I couldn't. Even when she was here, I was like, you are fucking with me. There's no way you believed that bullshit.
I cannot even.
He
First
just-
of all, like, who has the balls to even lie about that
To
and say
assert-
that you never really, sir?
That's just so absurd. It's just like the most preposterous statement. Like, of course he masturbates.
Yeah.
Never. Like, maybe if you say, like, I don't do it often, or, like, I'd really rather spend time with you, babe. Like, that would all be, like...
Sure.
But I don't even like it. What guy doesn't like ejaculating? Who cares how it's brought about? They all like it. They all do it.
Oh my gosh.
They're in college.
They are in college.
Of course.
And we now know that he masturbates.
It's like a what is that? An intramural sport. In college. Distance challenges.
I kind of
Like-
wonder, like, how many times she almost caught him over the course of
Right? Or like, I mean, they're always
He's
talking about their
still trying to
penises
keep
and like,
it up.
you know,
No pun intended.
making obscene gestures and whatnot. And this whole time she's just like, oh, my boyfriend's not like that.
He doesn't masturbate.
He doesn't like to touch his own penis. Come on. They wake up with boners. What do you think he's gonna do with it? Just ignore it until it goes away?
Yes, very
Not think
obviously.
about it?
He ignores it.
Because he doesn't like touching himself.
Yeah, get some duct tape and just tapes that sucker down.
Right? Like, fight the power. Jesus. This was the most unbelievable. And just the fact that she was like, and I believed him for a really long time. Oh, Gigi. At this point in the story, I'm just like, oh,
I
my
kind
God.
of admire somebody who could have that much trust in a person.
True. That's
Like, that's
cute.
cute, but
Except
also,
it was
like, this is not the thing
not
to trust.
that admirable because he lied to her.
He did.
And then perpetuated said lie for a long time.
Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh, their shower probably saw a lot of action. Wow. Wow.
Okay.
All right. Well, how is she going to bounce back from this?
I don't know, but my cheeks hurt.
Good God. Okay, well, we're going to find out.
Let's
We're
see
gonna
what
find
happens.
out what happens.
Maybe she can't forgive this.
Can it get better than this? I don't know. So tell us now, what is your current
Break
status
down
with
the
Beeb?
You'd be surprised. We're married.
Good grief.
Bleh, I'm surprised 0% by that.
And we
Not
have a
at all.
baby, so.
You have a
Aw,
baby.
baby.
Babies are the best.
Yeah.
You guys just lived happily ever after. Blah.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Good God, Gigi. You're killing me with this.
I know.
It's a freaking fairy
Most
tale.
people say
Except
that.
for the masturbation line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually why I don't tell my story. Because I'm like, everybody just gets mad. And
Why is the world so
We
angry
do.
that I'm happy?
That's your perfect floppy blonde hair love story.
He doesn't have the fluffy blonde hair anymore.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
And you
it
still
is-
like him?
I do.
It's
Wow.
Yeah. Is it
That
still
says a
blonde,
lot.
though?
It's like a dirty blonde.
Not even blonde anymore,
No.
guys.
He lied to me about his hair color. He's actually a brunette.
Yep. So he's in the receding hairline.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's a hard day for men when they lose their hair.
I've heard.
Did he grow a beard to compensate?
He did.
Mary's got him pegged.
I
Never even met the man.
I didn't know that. Okay, well.
He said it was to stop him looking like a child.
Oh,
Oh,
sure. Man him up.
But yeah,
It was
now
because
I'm
of
like,
because of the no hair on the head. It's like it's just embracing all the hair he can grow. Yeah, that's
Good
fine.
grief.
Beards are nice in the winter. Keep the face warm and whatnot.
I mean,
Okay,
sure.
well,
Well, this was thoroughly disgusting.
it was great. I had a lot of
I
laughs. I enjoyed it.
It's ridiculous.
You're going to disgust many, many viewers
I
now.
know.
So many. There are people that are just spewing vomit all
right
over
now.
the place.
Yeah.
It's your
I'm
fault.
happy to help.
I just didn't want to ruin the equipment, so I
Yeah,
kept,
right. Yeah.
So we keep our vomit inside, but it's happening. It's definitely happening.
Internal vomit.
But anyway, you can hear you on Champagne Babble.
Yes.
Right? What's your Twitter handle or whatever?
Mine is Gigi Disposition.
Cool.
Great.
And then Champagne Babble, I think, is just at Champagne Babble.
Wonderful.
I believe this is right.
Listen to this show. It's great. We've been
It's
on it
super
a
great.
few times and we love it. So
It is.
we were super happy to have you here with
Yeah.
us today.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing your
Wow.
Yeah. I just wanted to see how many times I could make the vomit sound.
I mean, okay.
Many.
So
Many.
let's. We need to do our
Do the
two truths and a lie.
Okay, so they
We
were
made it to the end. Remind us of what they were.
Um,
you're the middle of 7 children.
That was the last
That
one.
was the
Yeah.
last one.
I broke my arm one drunken night in college,
Okay.
and I've never gotten a ticket.
I feel like I've never gotten a ticket. But it could also be the arm. I feel like it's probably not. I believe that that you're one of 7 children. For some reason, I believe that. You're so introverted, and in the middle, like, that's exactly what happens. They just, like, clam up. And it's like, there's so many kids around me, I can't. What do I do?
I just need to be quiet.
I
and
I think
try
I
to
just need to get as much food as possible. So I feel like
Okay, so you feel that one's real.
I feel that one's real.
Great, you've got a justified reason.
Yeah.
I have no idea. She is a good liar.
I feel like
Beef should
she's
be
a little.
afraid.
Yeah. Did you tell him you never masturbate? No, I think it's probably maybe it's the drunken arm breaking.
I'm going to defer to you. I'm going to let you choose.
No,
You
so much pressure.
no, you get to final answer this one because I have no idea.
I'm gonna go with breaking your arm and drunken in college.
Okay, now wait. Before she reveals, that's our final answer?
Yes.
Break an arm? Okay, so the penalty, if we're wrong, is that Gigi gets to choose one of us to read their Google search history. And I have no idea what mine is, so this could be bad. But if we're right, we get to read Gigi's.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So broken arm.
Broken
Final
arm.
answer.
Yeah.
I did it! So you never got a ticket?
No.
Good for you!
I will now that I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some wood here.
Yeah, knock on it.
Knock on that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, we got it right! Yes! That
All
means
right.
no one's going to
You
read
get
my
to look
Google
then.
search history. Okay, so
Yeah.
pull it up. Don't delete any or try any shenanigans.
We're
'cause
watching.
We're on to you.
Just the
All right.
top 3. We're
We're not only going to read
Yeah,
three.
we're not going to scroll through or
Okay,
anything.
so I go here. Oh, okay.
Oh,
She's
she
Uh,
says.
weird.
Is that it? Those ones there? That just showed up
Yeah,
when I
I
clicked
get.
it?
Well, I get. Ask her.
Are these it? That's it.
Yes, I told you they were weird.
They're weird. All right, so we've got 1963 Chualar bus crash, Yuba City bus disaster, and Carrollton, Kentucky bus crash. Were you going to go on a bus and you're just like assessing your risk?
You're
or-
like super invested in bus crashes.
1963. That's a long time ago.
It was because I was watching a documentary on actually the Carrollton, Kentucky bus crash. And then that spiraled into a Wikipedia thing where I started reading some things about it. And then they started referring to these other bus crashes. And I was like, oh,
I need to read about that
let
one.
me read about that one. Yeah. I have this weird thing about like true crime things.
Well, that's not
So-
weird. A lot of people are
Yeah.
into
So
that. Yeah.
I was that's why I said earlier.
Little
like,
weird.
You're gonna be like, she's a freak. But the reason is because I've been watching a lot of these like documentaries and
During all that Netflix and
Yeah.
knitting that you do.
Netflix.
Next and knitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
there you go.
I mean, it's
Wow.
not, bus crashes aren't cool, but
no.
No, bus
but,
crashes are
but
sad.
I don't judge you for your true crime enjoyment. I
No,
also
I
watch
dig it.
Snapped a lot.
I live
when I
next door
was-
to a serial killer.
She
so-
does. She sends
yeah.
me frequent
That's
updates about his whereabouts and his choices.
Oh,
That's
so yeah,
great.
that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
That
Thanks
was
for
fun.
coming on.
Thanks,
Even though your story was
Gigi.
barf-inducing.
I'm
Oh,
glad
good
I could
grief.
make you sick.
We're gonna
Yes.
get so many emails about you.
We are.
I can tell.
What? Why did you even pick this girl? Your story is I hate your love.
We did. We hated every minute of
it so hard. But we thank you for sharing. And it's all in good fun. We don't really hate you or anything.
No.
Or your husband's floppy hair. We love it.
He doesn't
all.
have it anymore.
The beard. I don't hate the beard. I don't hate any of it. I love it all. Okay.
Puke.
That's the end.
Bye.
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 If you enjoyed this episode of I Hate Your Love, please rate and review us on iTunes. That really helps us spread the hate.
Love.
Love. Also, make sure to subscribe so that you never miss a new episode.
And nowadays, if you're not posting on social media, it didn't really happen. So check us out for more content on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hate Your Love Pod.
If you love the show and you want to support us and get more exclusive bonus content, consider backing our show on Patreon. We would really super appreciate it, like a lot, like a whole lot.
If you'd like to have the opportunity to have the distinct pleasure of sharing your love story with us and having us rip it apart like a piping hot pizza, email us at hateyourlovepod@gmail.com or click the pinned link on our Twitter.
And most importantly, remember, hate might be in our name, but it's not our brand. Please be a nice freaking human or consider moving to the sun.
Okay, thanks. Bye.